Okay, what if I yell like, hey, come on, you're gonna miss our wedding! And you're like, not now, Untitled TV is live.
Say work. Work is a lot less
Like, I was thinking like anniversary or something that was like important.
female. Yeah, work is important.
Or, like a funeral, I don't know.
Marcy prioritizing herself over work as usual.
Work happens every day.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Well,
Pure content.
No thanks needed, but you're welcome.
Oh, are we supposed to say who we are? Oh, I fucked that up hard.
No, because he can cut it and make him do it.
then he can.
Yeah.
And then he'll cut from one of our earlier clips or VODs, being like where we introduce ourselves, like I'm Don So.
Hey, this is Cobb from Cobb ARTV. Cobb Artie. Watch him. That's awful.
Alright, lads. We got stuff to do. Oh no, what's gonna happen? Ugh! Any minute now.
Hey y'all out there, I know you like that ARTV, so just go ahead and hit that like button right there because we're watching ARTV right now.
Oh, I can't believe he did that. Oh no. Ugh. Alright. It's more Dishonored tonight. Take it or leave it. Yeah. That's how you run a successful enterprise. Oh, yeah. Alright. What do we got? Royal Physician is what we gotta do. Maybe I should boot the game at some point. That might not be a bad idea. Even boot up Steam. That might not be bad. Why am I kinda... Come on, touch it. There you go. That's a little bit too much. Oh, why am I... Hey, it's a fan footage film. Hey, it's paranormal activity. No, there's ghosts. Oh, everything is loading at once, and it's painful. Oh, yeah. What's new on Steam? The games no one gives a shit about, that's what. Alright. And... we do that. There we are. Close that. And then I do... Do I need that? No, really. I need that. And definitely need that. That's not bad either. And so I press the button. Did I close Steam? How did I close Steam? Oh no. Oh no. Oh. There we go. Oh, what a smooth and unbroken sequence. Let's see if we'll move any direction from unstable. Are we still unstable? Twitch inspector, quickly. Quickly, there's no time. Yeah. Frankfurt. Says it's been stable for 5 seconds. Live Frankfurt. Twitch TV. Yeah, it's been stable for 60 seconds. What are you on about? Okay, this is already a good start. Alright, okay, we're back to being excellent. Right, can we perhaps... Okay, my jaw's moving around, and now I press... Wow, it just worked. Now I need to be able to inline edit that so that this never happened. Oh, is there anything to talk about before we get going? I started playing Shin Megami Tensei 5 yesterday. It's pretty good. I usually don't like turn-based stuff, but Atlas's recent output has been particularly good. So I'm kind of on that. I'm not gonna stream it. You don't get to see that. That's mine. You get this scrap, this morsel that fell from the table. I get the premiere new trendy stuff. Ugh. And I also finished watching the first 5 volumes of Part 6 JoJo. I don't know why they released just 12. And then I also don't know if they're going to be releasing any more. You'd think so, right? But because they're being distributed through streaming services instead of like a weekly distribution, it's kind of got that binge watching thing that they require. So now we just have 12 episodes and the others are gonna come in batches. Some people were speculating February, March next year, which is terrifying. I honestly would have preferred just an episode a week, but hey, that works too. Oh. Alright. Oral physician it is. Though I have been thinking about maybe... I don't know. I'm probably not going to tell you. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you. Yeah. Don't you feel excluded from my mind space? What do we got? Royal physician. We've been asked to abduct Anton Sokolov, the royal physician and head of the Academy of Natural Philosophy. Our new allies want to obtain from Sokolov the name of the Lord Regent's mistress, a mysterious ally and one of the most powerful noble supporters. Sokolov lives in a large apartment somewhere atop Cauldron Bridge. And I'm pretty sure we just talked to everyone, didn't we? There's nothing there.
Off to Caldwin's Bridge, sir. We'll get our sleep later.
I assume so. I'm ready to go find Sokolov, the royal physician.
Just climb aboard when you're ready.
Can't say his name without his full title. I feel like I did a very piss poor job yesterday of, like, putting on a show. I don't know why. I feel like I just didn't talk a lot while I was playing. So I'm trying to compensate today a little bit and, you know, get that sweet, sweet teacup water drinking action. Look at that key art. Delicious. I don't think it's a render, though it might be.
What do you think, Corvo? Caldwin's Bridge. You've been in the city for years, but you lived in Dunwall Tower with the late Empress, so maybe you haven't visited the bridge before tonight. Something to look out for. See all them lights on the water? That's right, we'll be spotted for sure. You're gonna have to shut off their power before I can pick you up. Now, about bringing Sokolov back alive, he's smart. Maybe even smarter than Piero. Got the whole of Dunwall under his thumb with all that natural philosophy business. New technology, potions and the like. Seems dangerous to me. But what do I know?
I was just about to say something. Mission clues. No info for the moment. Boyle party invitation though. It's very interesting. Though we got that early, I didn't even think you can. But hey.
We are. I'll meet you at the arches under Sokolov's place when you're ready, Corvo. Assuming, of course, you've taken care of those floodlights.
Oh, do you notice how there's a little bit of a vignette going on? Okay. Find it into Sokolov's home. Let's talk to Samuel about it.
Turn off those floodlights, then grab Mr. Sokolov and whatever else you need. At the arches under Sokolov's apartments, Corvo. That's where I'll be.
And that's it. I'm hiding my dice. South Riverside Bridgeway. Nothing so far. The chain over there. Can probably grab that one easy. A little bit of a snack there if you give a toss about it.
Understand now. Curfew means ain't nobody allowed to be just wandering about, except us cops.
Yeah, I know. But if we do see someone, then what? Do we say something? Remind them about curfew?
No, you don't remind them. You chase them down, and you give them a severely deadly beating is what?
Okay, yeah, I got it. Ain't no point yelling at me. Severely deadly beating.
Okay. The good stuff. So let's pull up the heart.
Citizens and visitors to our city, by order of the Regent, the curfew is now active. No foot
By
traffic
the
is
looks of
allowed
it, yeah.
across Caldwin's Bridge until curfew is lifted. Attention all citizens. No pedestrian movement is allowed along Caldwin's Bridge during this period. Curfew will end tomorrow morning at sunrise.
Hey, don't you owe me a drink? Bug someone else.
I want to look over there. Just out of a mild case of curiosity. No, nothing. I'm just loading because I saved over there. Sent me the trip back. For sale, is it? There's something. Better than nothing, I assume. Is he really singing that fucking old Russian bit? I assume at some point he's going to leave. Right?
Citizens and visitors to our city, by order of the Regent, the curfew is now active. No foot traffic is allowed across Caldwin's Bridge until curfew is lifted. Attention all citizens. No pedestrian movement is allowed along
I thought that was
Caldwin's
a
Bridge
patch.
during this period.
So I
Curfew
am
will end
honestly
tomorrow morning
severely
at
disappointed.
sunrise.
There's something over there. Nothing much over here. By the looks of it, some ore and some food.
Tell me again what you'll do with Flag John and Bottle Feast. You're such a chopper.
Need a warehouse key. Sorry, we're entering the sepia tone dimension again. Is this? Needs whale oil. Folded Kovani resin. And warehouse key. Right. Not much going on here by the looks of it. What would this give me? It would give me access to those so that I may go across.
Citizens and visitors to our city.
Things are still very far away.
The curfew is now active. No foot traffic is allowed across Caldwell's Bridge until curfew is lifted. Attention all citizens. No pedestrian movement is allowed along Caldwell's Bridge during this period. Curfew will end tomorrow morning at sunrise.
And I have this very sneaking suspicion. Aha, you see what I did there?
It's just ridiculous. Stupid rats, plague, elixir, bunch of crap.
I can presumably step on top of that light and walk all the way, right? I'm only doing this because presumably I can. Do this. Okay. So this gives me that angle.
I better make a pass over here.
All right. Any books to read? By the looks of it, no. Come on.
Attention all citizens. No pedestrian movement is allowed along Caldwell's Bridge during this period. Curfew will end tomorrow morning.
And there's that entire side over there, which I can choose to use. Oh, we didn't talk to the heart, did we?
I smell bones in the pylons, blood beneath the stone locks.
We should be safe here.
Building a structure. Many seek the bridge for solace. Ruined men, abandoned women, and plague victims have all left from here. The crushed minerals, the farm animals, the vials of liquid mysteries. All these and more are necessary for his experiments. The air is heavy and stale. Some acrid powders still linger in it. Sokolov sees the captain of hell and the tusked Leviathan. What do you see in stars? Not so long ago, Dunwall was a proud city.
Not so long ago.
I smell bones in the pylons.
Okay, that's it.
Beneath
Wow.
the stone locks. Men die building a structure.
Nobody's making rounds over here?
What's your walking pattern? Whatever it was, I do not care anymore.
Citizens and visitors to our city, by order of the region,
Right.
the curfew is now active. No foot traffic is allowed across Caldwin's Bridge until
Tinned
curfew is
hagfish. No, thank you.
Attention all citizens. No pedestrian movement is allowed along Caldwin's Bridge during this
Blocked
period.
from the other
Curfew
side,
will
and
end
there's a
tomorrow
chain.
morning at sunrise.
I saw Slagjaw with your mother. Yeah, I saw him with your father. Get owned. Alright. There we are. And now we have quick re-entry from that side. Yeah. Okay. Look at that concept art that gets several levels of... Oh, look at that! They have a little bit of a... It's not a depth map. Maybe a distortion map. No, it is a depth map. It's so nice that they did that. It looks like paint. That's so cute. Oh, what are these? Look like generators, right? That looks interesting over there. But no one's used this spyglass upgrade.
Citizens and visitors to our city, by order of the region, the curfew is now active. No foot traffic is allowed across
Burn
Caldwin's
charm over
Bridge
there.
until curfew is lifted. Attention all citizens. No pedestrian movement is allowed along Caldwin's Bridge during this period. Curfew will end tomorrow morning at sunrise.
Okay, I can make it over there, but do I want to? Is the question. Can I proceed forward in any other way? Don't think
Did you
this.
say your sister was? Nobody's making rounds over here? No, stupid cut.
How about I do that? Nothing over there. There's something a little bit over there. No, that's food by the looks of it. And a grenade over there. I think that would be a stupid way of getting over, honestly. So I think we'll go with my plan here. So, that guy on the right walks up, walks over there. This is when we get him. Meanwhile, that guy, nowhere to be seen. That's our move. Problem is, right here. What happens here? So this guy looks towards him. So I need to catch this guy before he's on the stairs. He leaves. This guy turns. Okay, this is my shot. See? Tactics. And now I just need to wait for that man to rest on that side.
To our city. By order of the regent, the curfew is now active. No foot traffic is allowed across Baldwin's Bridge until curfew is lifted. Attention all citizens. No pedestrian movement is allowed.
This fine. Couple of coins. I'm assuming. Okay, this lowers the gate and allows me to go through. Right. Oh, it's over there. Carmine cameo. What did we get? Bolts stuck in enemies break less often. Carrying killer will win too. Okay. Circle of elixir. Can't really do much from here, can we? Unless... no, by the looks of it, no. So this is just here so that we can do that. How about if I do this? Will this crush me? No. Does it offer me any tactical advantage whatsoever? No. Much like engravings.
Attention all citizens. No pedestrian movement is allowed along Baldwin's Bridge during this period.
Right.
Will end tomorrow morning at sunrise.
I need to be careful over here. Okay, that's through a wall. That's onto the street. Okay, I need mission details. Deactivate the checkpoint searchlights so Samuel can move the boat closer to Sokolov's home. Find and enter Sokolov's home. Alright, I see. I'll need to disable those searchlights.
No, stupid goddamn dies. Oh, no. That's it.
How is this good for me? Drawbridge Way. Okay.
Curse the plague and this blasted curfew. How is anyone supposed to make a movie?
Well now, Mr. Pratchett. Even a wealthy man like you needs the city watch. Gangs are cutting throats and smashing windows left and right, and the weepers, excuse me, the plague victims are worse. Are you saying the Lord Regent is wrong for imposing curfew?
It won't do you any good to bait me, officer. But don't worry, I'll be fine. I'll profit. A smart man can come out ahead, even in the time of plague.
Sure, like that Sokolov. He's doing fine. Always a lot of exotic items coming and going from his place. Keeps this place running, at least for now.
Yes, if by exotic you mean foul-smelling as a witch's bottom. The royal physician will be fine too, until he crosses the wrong man.
Good. Alright. Got something to work with here. Bunch of rats. Okay. Seems to be the only man in the building, which is quite unfortunate for him. Say so, Mike.
I should cut them out entirely. All of them.
This is fine, right? Good. What do we have? Pure spiritual remedy. Carmine sextant. A little bit of that. I hear the soothing sounds of runes. I've got 2 runes in this environment. Should also look at the first floor as well. Oh, he's got a safe. The Owl of Morley. Is that something new? Guess it is. Exit from a volume on Morley geography and culture. So there's the history of Morley as colorful as a quilt made from all the flags ever flown and all the clothes ever worn. The land itself hides from the sun under a layer of clouds, and thick grey moss hangs from the trees. The spirit of the people who live in Morley dances like the firelight. Among the people, the love of good food... Thanks. Among the people, the love of good food and drink is legendary, with stews and roasted meat dishes most often used to fight off the cold and the dreariness. The nation has a rich tradition of poets, musicians, and philosophers, even among the poorest folk. Intellectual tomes and bar songs alike were often penned in Morley. A late entrant of the Empire, the Morley insurrection is still a sore point for many natives, and independence is a proud character trait among the people. No combination, however. Cigarette case? $100 for cigarettes? Are you kidding me? Pratchett's reminder. Remember that the truth is in the paintings. How very obscure here. The way to the truth starts in the crowded streets. Continue until you see an anchored whaling ship. From there, find the slaughterhouse and the truth will be revealed to you. I see. Crowded streets is what I'm looking for. Not crowded streets. If I do stumble upon a... Is that supposed to be a Borealis joke? It might be. Yeah, there's several of the same painting by the looks of it. Okay, this is... Pratchett Warehouse. Oh, that's who he is. Good. Good. Very nice. No. Crowded streets? No. UI at all, not that I ever use them. Crowded streets. 4. And what was the other tip? Notes. Crowded streets. Continue until you see an anchored whaling ship. So 4. Continue until you see an anchored whaling ship. I can ostensibly stand up, but it's the same speed. 4, 3. No, that's a slaughterhouse. So it's 4 something 3. Just brute forcible. Four, 7, 3. Here. Pleasure doing business. Now. Oh yeah, now I can upgrade Ben Time to be level 2. And did the tip change? I might have. Time is stopped for the duration of this power, but your movement speed is faster relatively. Bend time is useful for sneaking and assassinations, since your enemies are suspended in time. This power gives you time to slip past enemies and sneak away, or to rush them unaware for a lethal strike. Anyone you come into physical contact with is pulled into your time and moves faster briefly. Bend time is also useful for stopping projectiles in midair, giving you a chance to move out of the way, or even collect them. And the only other good one that's left is possession, so we'll slowly start working towards that. Look at this. How is that not considered a safety hazard? Just have a big gaping window. Okay, those are gonna be some occultist vibes over there, weren't they?
Everything, and everything is before me.
Time to sleep. You studied enough. Thank you. That's our shrine.
Rivers change course over many lifetimes, and eventually all bridges tumble down. 1,000 years ago, there was another city on this spot. The people carved the bones of whales into runes and inscribed them with my mark. Children still find them washed up in the river mud. Anton Sokolov has made a great study of my runes, but he's not special like you are. He wasn't chosen, and he doesn't wear my mark, so he can't unlock their secrets. Sokolov believes there are specific words and acts that can compel me to appear before him. He searches old temples in Pendicia and ruined sub-basements in the flooded district. He performs disgusting rituals beneath the old abbey. But if he really wants to meet me, he could start by being a bit more interesting.
I'm special. And Sokolov is apparently not. Journey entry part 3. What is that? Month of wind, 7th, 11th day. Okay, so it's top to bottom. No, and I have no plan on doing so. Don't you think it would be incredibly boring? Like, don't you know me? Come on. Do you look like the kind of cunt that's gonna do that? No, I play Quake. You should know this. There's only one game in my heart. And there's not enough space for two. Oh, look at how small that text is. Let's fix that. That should be better. I don't know why it does it, but it does. And I just have to live with it. Anyway, shush now. We probably missed the first two journal entries, but that's fine. 18th day, month of rain. My cousin came, but we fought over it. When I came into the room, he was holding it. I screamed at him and we fought. Now I'm filled with remorse. 26th day, month of rain. He's still sitting in the corner across from the candles. He was a thief. 2nd day, month of wind. I wonder how he knew about it. Coming to dinner was a trick. Maybe he told others. 7th day, month of wind. Barricades in the halls outside. It's safe now. 11th day, month of wind. The watch came, taking people away, the neighbors. Someone in the building had the rat plague. Gone now. It promises to protect me. Each night it promises. Oh no, he's been talking to a whalebone. And I'm guessing that's cousin. Oh, Journal Entry Part 1. Okay, I guess I didn't miss the first two. 19th day, month of seeds and sneeds. What'll I do? She left and took her things back to her family. As if that will help. The plague will get us all. Thursday. Third month of gnats. I've been offered work on one of the whaling boats. I'm leaving this place at last. Later I will find a place in Tivia to the north. The winters are cold there. No rats, no plague. 20th day, month of gnats. Last day of the month. My fortunes have turned. I found something. Shiny, shiny and old. Looks like a whalebone, which is supposed to be lucky. Oh no.
What is it got in its pockets? Got him.
Journal Entry Part 2. 6th day, month of rain. My cousin Emil is coming soon. Bringing a bird to roast. I'm going to see if any of the shops are still open. Maybe I can buy apples or some potatoes. 10th day. Put my whalebone carving on a shelf, but I could not see it from some parts of the room, so I made a little pedestal for it. It looks nice in the candlelight. 15th day, month of rain. Sometimes I dream about it. In the dreams it makes sounds like the wind through a broken window. On some nights the wind sounds like a voice. I was supposed to go to the docks to ship out, but I remembered too late. It was days ago. Oh, so he missed his little trip. And then outsider got into his little tiny brain. He's got a knife. Is that a knife? Ooh, that's a proper machete. Drawbridge spotlight. Okay. How do I proceed from here? This seems like the most obvious one. Can't go up there. I can go up here. And up here even. Not much visibility to speak of, but... Okay, let's be a little bit presumptuous. Like that. You are here. On the second of 4 sections.
Touch the charger before your shift when the duty officer brings it by, and the arc pylon will pry you.
Those things? Give me the willies, sir.
When Slackjaw's boys come down the street to slit your ricker, it'll be fun to watch them turn. There was a time when we didn't need these things to keep a gang of kids. I think since the plague hit, none of them expects to live past 20. So why be scared of anything?
Hey, you there! Show yourself! City Watch, wake up! We've got some lowlife breaking curfew. Nice. Firing! Take this!
He got owned. Card scoreboard. Game 1. Bet is 5 coins each. Might be useful.
We got a prowler on the loose.
Must be the rat. Okay. Okay. And from here I go over there. I think this is an entirely new section, isn't it? Pretty sure it is. Sparrow feathers, pear, and a corpse. Yeah, and that's what we saw through the door. Pretty good. And this little bit here. Which was accessible from there as well. Oh no. Yikes. Okay, don't try to jump gaps, is what that tells me. That was embarrassing. I'm just not used to how stumpy his jump is. It's more height than it is distance. No other runes? No, none that I can see with my eyes. Okay, and we have the the big boy's way of getting over there, or the small boy's way of getting over there. This is going to be honestly absurd if I pull it off. But I'm going for it. Oh, it's an arc pylon. It got me over there. Okay, so it does get me over there.
When I find you, it's going to be bad.
I know you're somewhere around here. I'll find you, you hagfish.
You know what? There must be a better way. Right? That can't be the intended path. It's probably through here. Surprisingly, no fall damage through that. Okay. Yeah, this looks much neater. Slackjaw's shipment note. Here's your elixir. Need to sell on Cauldron Bridge this week. When you've moved everything, bring the money back to the distillery. I'll give you your cut and next week's shipment. If you're too dumb and you get caught, throw the elixir into the river so that they can't get to it. So that they can't give it to Sokolov. I don't want him figuring out what we're doing. Then throw yourself into the river too, Slackjaw. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to. I thought it would be a lot more impressive if I jumped down there, but it's obviously not. Like, it's neat, but not that neat. I'm pretty sure if I just move through here, it'll be a lot smoother. Unlike my voice, which is becoming less smooth by the minute. I could pickpocket him, but I could also not. I could also give less of a toss. Oh, this thing that's precariously placed over here?
Let's just see what happens if I get another crack at this guy.
No, that is not what I wanted to do. Not at all. Because I know what that does, and I don't want to do that. Oh, sorry. A little bit too impatient. See, now I'm fumbling. Like I could pickpocket him too, but we must be better than our baser urges.
When are you gonna pay me, Earl? Ready? Now, you got your basic pair and two pair. Next comes the tall towers. And then, captain's quarters. Got it so far?
I'm not an idiot. What's next?
Then you got your Dunwall. And above that, the Royal Dunwall. Which is what you had. A very, very good hand. Only one thing can beat it. Very rare. Which is what I had. And that's the, come on, say it. Say it. I want you to say it with me. Or you'll never learn.
The Lord Regent's purse.
Right. I'm hiding my dice. Oh, that's interesting. I'm hiding my dice. I didn't need to do this, but hey. That's fine. Curiosity killed the cat. And I'm the cat. I want to get up there. That's my goal. I want to be curious enough to get on top of that building. And let's hope no one ever gets up here. There's one guy up there. Are you telling me there's no secret little thing? Oh no. What's your pattern? Could I break that fall and jump at him? God, I wish. I'll get there. All right. Drawbridge key. None of that is necessary. Drawbridge control. Let's kill another cat. No. Right, got a bunch of incendiary bolts for it, and not much else. Got an email. Give me a second. What could it be? Okay. Good. There we go. Alright, and we have that now. Get up. There's that. Another chain rattled. That was a bit of a cheeky one. So one chain leads me there, one chain leads me over there. Alright, give me an achievement. That's neat. Is this the highest point? Yeah, by the looks of it, they won't let me go higher. Drawbridge spotlight.
Many seek the bridge for solace. Ruined men, abandoned women, and plague
Look at that.
victims have all leapt from here.
I'm upset that you can't go up there. Like, if I was gonna be the guy in charge of level design, I would put a rune up there and make you go up. But like, this is fine as well, I guess. Got a little bit extra. Oh my... It's like nothing's making noise anymore. It felt like it, didn't it? It hides dice. Jeans and poker. Oh, hello.
Still crying about that dice game?
Night, another patrol with you.
That makes it easier, doesn't it? And it's another drawbridge control thing, right? Yeah. No need to worry about that. I guess it's just circle off now, isn't it? I'm not being very thorough, but I'm content with what we got going on. Now the question is, I feel like I'm gonna fall through those. Let's just experiment with a little quick save. Okay. Whoa there. Hello, sailor. My dice are hidden. It's bullets, right? Yeah. By the looks of it, bullets. We've got some interesting people over there.
Watch it.
Definitely somebody about. Your emphasis worries me.
Someone's still prowling around.
Interesting. Huh. Okay. This might be one of those opportunities where I get to
Settled in over here.
Okay. I hit him so hard he became a pouch. Thank you, unit limit. Explosive bottle. Wait here and stay hidden until I come back. I have one last thing to do on the other side of the drawbridge. I need to deliver all these pills we gathered to the boss tonight, so don't be messing around. If something goes wrong with the guards, or if anything else happens, use the sink next to the building and speak aloud. The boys will come running to help. Use the sink next to the building and speak aloud. Interesting. Circle of Thames. My dice are well hidden. Oh, those are the things. Yeah, okay. Midrose substation. See a music note. Good with that. Yesterday an overseer passed in the street near me playing the strange music from the abbey beneath his mask. I could not see his face as he turned the crank on his music box, but I could hear his voice muttering verses from the sacred texts. Fear overcame me because it is forbidden to carry bone charms and similar such items for luck. The overseers are completely unforgiving in this matter. Gripping mine in my pocket, feeling its warmth, I walked with my head down. I was heading towards the royal physician's home, at Shaggy Sokolov. Something odd occurred. I could swear the charm in my hand reacted to the overseer's music, growing cold. Some inner vibration seemed to go still. I found a book that is perhaps related to this. I will study it so that I might understand. The ancient music. Excerpt from a longer work. Throughout the natural world, there are ripples that we can barely perceive with our senses. An ancient music permeating everything as a fundamental structural rule. Through it, you can work wonders without violating the natural world or begging favors from unfriendly spirits. Throughout my studies, I have found a 17-note scale derived from this phenomenon, and with the right equipment, those notes allow for astonishing effects. Not the least of these is the ability to calm the turbulence originating in the void, which we attribute to the outsider. And hence now we know that if someone's playing music around us, we can't use our stuff. Which eventually comes into play, from what I remember. I was a little bit too hasty, but I'm gonna
I just love watching them turn and turn.
use a potion anyway.
Wheels? Yes. Around and around, like the cycle of life. Such a wondrous symbol of the progress we've made in industry and invention. If you say so, sir. And remember, guardsmen, we must make sure they keep turning. It would look very bad on your record. Very bad indeed, should the factory shut down on your watch. Yes, sir.
Alright. Would you look at that? Oh no, that's not a hatch. This is upsetting, isn't it? Clunk. Well, let's drink one of those. Not even a note.
Never doubt it.
Oh, I forgot this isn't that advanced of a stealth system, so they won't come and check why the wheels have stopped. I was like, oh no, they're gonna check, so I better hide him. No, must be the rats. Okay, one bone charm over there, and that's about it.
The crushed minerals, the farm animals, the vials of liquid mysteries. All these and more are when necessary for his experiments.
Should we gather for whiskey and cigars tonight? Yes, of course.
Okay. So it was good in the end. That I did this little operation of mine. Not too shabby. It's a spiked wall. In you go. This is your new home. Okay. And you can pass over here and rewire it, or do that, and that's a massive amount of rats. Okay. What do we say? It's over there somewhere. Walked from the other side. Right? Let's work on that then. This is food. Hello there.
Find a way to keep these rats off me so that I can get out. Take care of the rats, please.
Be gone. Tyrion's journal. I finally found a new place where I should be able to hide and survive for a long time if I stay quiet. The City Watch condemned the building, so this basement should be a safe spot. I have to believe that. Everything is going as expected. The watch patrols the street nearby, but they never enter this building. Food is the only problem, but I managed to steal some during the night. Someone else found this place and wants to share it. He has a strange amulet made of bone, and he claims that it protects him from the plague. We'll see. Perhaps we can help each other, but I'm losing confidence in the odds of survival. Since he arrived, I have been having bad dreams and I don't feel really well. There are more and more rats in the building. Soon I won't even be able to leave the shack, even if I want to. I'm starting to think that his amulet is cursed. And what did we get? Welcoming host, you can possess white rats for longer. Interesting.
Thank you for helping me. I thought it was safe, but there were rats. So many rats, completely infested. I know some folks aren't superstitious, but I swear, the rats showed up after a man came through, waving around an amulet of some kind. It looked like it was made of bone. But he's dead now, like the others who were living here.
Where are you gonna go now? What are you doing? Are you just gonna do a little cheeky NPC vanish? Is this what's gonna occur? You're just gonna sit around as a crouch walk.
Now the littlest one is sick. The fabric of the city is made of stuff such as she. She can hold her drink as well as any man.
I think that's the generic set. So no unique lore.
You shouldn't do that.
Shouldn't have got caught by rats, should you? Like, I sacrificed a little bit of health, but I'm fine with that. Ooh, books galore. Call of the Spheres Volume 1. We read that one. We read 2. Oh no, we haven't. Just one, apparently. Okay, we got 2 volumes. Ocado was elated like a boy of 16 on the eve of the Fugue Feast. That was something the overseas did, from what I remember. When we are back in Gristol, I will be named Royal Physician. Or you'll be burned for heresy, third prefect. All depends on what we find when we get there. My master's voice was different, as if the air of the outer spheres added qualities normally absent: uncertainty, weakness, fear. I risked another glance at the monolithic structure in the distance. It was a wonder for Ocado, a puzzle for Overseer Bryn. For me, a tearing monument to emptiness, a magnificent shrine to madness. Oh, this was something about a circle of traveling to other places. I do not fear the void, nor am I concerned with the spiritual sanctity of the weak, for I am now his herald, his chosen, having seen his sublime vault, where eternally he feeds upon the substance of the void. Alone in Okado's ship, the floor painted red with life, I draw designs with my fingers and gaze through the portals, the land rising below. There I will build the first monument to his glory, a rotting wound in the flesh of nature. Patiently I build, awaiting your arrival, a great sign of the void. Okay, maybe I was wrong about it. Oh, it is fiction. Dice are being hidden. Very, very well. What do we have here? A couple of coins and a spiritual remedy. Is good enough in my books? Nope. Not that immersive. But hey, now we have the complete story of that. And Sokolov's house, by the looks of it. No contest. Nope. Go to North End. What would you look at that? Bone charm and rune. with here? What heinous things are you referring to? Because if it's about the video game, we're gonna have a problem, sir. Or madam. Don't know yet. Don't do that. Let me embarrass myself for your viewing enjoyment. Uh-huh. I mean, look at the speed at which he walks with his dummy, thick Royal Protectorate ass. Can I just be... No. It's not that kind of immersive. I don't know how they do it. Oh, it's so close! I mean, that worked. Would you look at that? What an angle. She was suffocated. I couldn't bear to watch. Did I pick up a bone charm, or was that the wound? I think it was the... Oh no. It's just an upgrade too. Oh look, they even changed the icon a little bit. Who would have thunk? Did they? Did you play it? Or have yet to? Enhance! I love this little drawing, it's so cute. Someone walking around drawing a little fucking Kilroy of the Royal Spy Master. Have you? I don't know, man. I'm genuinely in the boat of like, I think one episode is enough for me, honestly. Ugh. Higgins, I recently got a tip about a stash hidden at the north end of Coldwind Bridge. Another crazy bastard keeping all his shiny stuff in a secret room. I was told you need to turn on the faucet in an old sink 3 times. Oh, I wonder where I heard that before. If you turn it 3 times, it will open some kind of secret room. No information on the value of what's in that room. Only heard about a secret speaker hanging over the road, just outside the door. Sorry about that, mate. Don't forget my sheriff if you find it. Naughty. Bad. We have standards over here. Talk about literally anything but the video game. Them's the rules. Now I will feel compelled to look for every faucet. Yeah, you tell him. Ugh. 3 coins, can't miss out on those. Can you believe that 100% speedrun picked those up? Yeah, that's even more ironic. That was said previously, and then here's this thing that you shouldn't rely on your instincts about, right? Of course, this is a joke at your expense, but come on. Fucking Did I? Oh, there was a wood thing, that's why. Now I feel kind of stupid that I forgot about that. Yeah, those are the exact 3 coins that Jasmine Coldwin was,
Another night, another patrol with you.
there he is. Oh no, that's not him. But he is there. Yeah, it was. It hides dice. And doesn't give them back. Hey there. That's the weird speaker, isn't it? And that's that guy, so... Yeah, just because you played 90% of it and then decided, no. But still played 90% of it. Yeah, he's been bankrolling my ass since you were a wee bab. Is what happened. It's hidden dice percent. Where all the dice are hidden. I mean... Oh no. Get away from me! These are very sturdy rats. Let's drink up. How do they do it? Oh. Somehow. Maybe it was patched out. Maybe I just don't know what I'm fucking doing. Oh, would you look at that? That's for me? How nice of you. Oh, nice. Good thing I can get up there.
Let me know if you want to gamble on the hounds again.
That's a lot more people than I initially anticipated. Would you look at these holes?
All these rats crawling all over everything.
Alright.
Half the city's dead. Won't make it 3 more months.
All these rats crawling all over everything.
No one's gonna mind, right?
Things burn out faster than shit. To arms! Just You're fish bait now.
Okay. That's... I didn't do much since then, have I?
Got that look about you, Grayson. You haven't been thinking again, have you?
You haven't been thinking?
No, sir. Not thinking. I was just wondering, if Sokolov is testing elixirs on people to cure the plague, why is it he always asks for healthy citizens? I mean, if you follow my meaning, sir.
You have no mind for natural philosophy. Obviously, it's because the ones already sick with plague don't live long enough to provide Sokolov with any useful information.
It's just a shame is all. Like that woman the other day. She was easy to look at. Seemed nice enough. Shame she has to die, I mean, and so horrible like too.
Now you listen to me. It's none of our concern the how or why of things. And if you want your elixir rations, then I suggest you stop your wondering. These are pigs. Pigs for Sokolov's experiments. And pigs mean nothing to me. Understand?
Right. I mean, why worry about a couple of disgusting smelly pigs, you know? All pigs get slaughtered sooner or later. Better if I wonder about those sounds we heard from the warehouse, right? I mean, what was that all about?
That's better. You'll go far, Grayson.
I mean, what's the deal with elixir rations?
Did you hear what those guards were saying?
Keep your voice down. I heard. But what am I supposed to do about it?
You get it. We're gonna die.
Madman Sokolov is going to do something terrible to us.
If you have a plan, then I'm happy to hear it. Otherwise, you're just drawing attention to checking out.
Come out, and I'll go easy on you.
I guess everything's all right.
Present yourself. Don't make me find you.
Keep skulking around.
Come on.
I gotta stop chewing.
Huh.
Nothing here.
Nothing. Okay. Sounds like I'm gonna need a combination.
Better make a pass over here.
How did it pass me by? All the others, dumb with the sickness.
Okay. Oh, did you know? I mean, yeah. I really dig a longsword. It's like the first one I tried and it kind of never really lost its luster. Everyone on the pile up. There you go. Enjoy yourselves. Are you gonna tell me anything?
I don't know who you are or why you did this for me, but listen. Nearby, there's a partially collapsed building. Up on what used to be the 3rd floor, you'll see a painting. I used to work there. Behind the painting, there's a safe, and the code is 294.
Thank you. The detection on when you interact with those is kind of finicky. But hey, that's coinage that I'll probably never spend. How are we on that? Took those as well. I could take a pair. Making beef tonight? Sure. When you want me. Oh, I know how you get there. 6 p.m. CST. It's you're central. Wait, that makes it a little bit. What is the difference between central and eastern? Is it 1 hour or is it 2? Interesting. Oh, let's lose some health again. Come at me, you fools! Your giblets to me. I could use one. See, this is my preferred state of being. Where I don't really bother with yeah, you better run. You don't count towards the kill count. So like that would be 1 a.m. for me, I think. Which is in 5 hours. Is that what 6 p.m. CST is? In 5 hours? $5:30. So I might be waiting like 1 hour off. Where am I? Over there. Oh, it's in Sokolov's place. Okay, I don't need to worry about it. Ooh-ha. Does a single-handed superhero landing because there's no other option. There it is. Oh, white rats. I can possess those for longer, but I don't know if I have the charms. Alright. And the same paintings everywhere else. There we go. I did that too. Yeah, I'm digging it. It's pretty fucking decent, actually. Like, it's still a Shin Megami Tensei game, which means it's, like, obtuse and everything. But, I don't know. Like, the music is really fucking good. And they've made some quality of life changes that I really dig. My big problem with it is still the obscene amount of just menus that I need to traverse. And they're all named incredibly poorly. Like, extremely so. Trespassers will be prosecuted. It's a barred door. Like, I know that my thing is over there. But I'm interested in looking around, you know, dicking around. Expediency is a curse in modern video games, and I intend to not do it.
Should we gather for whiskey and cigars tonight?
Yes, of course.
Right. Now. Here's the thing. I think I can do better from here. Better? Right, yeah, see. Good stuff.
Huh?
Good railing. Good.
Things are bad. Could the city get any worse?
Indeed, I believe so.
Ugh. Never again am I not blinking off of a chain. Like, the chains are objectively the worst. Wasn't there a neat little entrance? Memory serves there is. Just... no? Okay. Keep in mind. I want to see what happens if I just walk.
I now turn my hopes and energies to Formula 25, which in conjunction with a high heat therapy, which came to me most vividly in a dream last night, has great potential, according to the...
You know, we'll read that later.
celestial alignment. As for test subject 312, after the characteristic sloughing of the skin, she should be dead by mid-morning tomorrow.
Please, sir. Please let me go.
Ah, awake, I see. How are you feeling?
Much worse. Do I have the plague? Please, sir. I don't want to die.
Hush now, no one's going to die. You are much improved, number 312. The formula I administered to you is working exactly as it should. I cannot let you go yet, because I have not finished with my study. But tomorrow will make all the difference.
Really? You'll release me tomorrow? I'm not gonna die.
Yes. Tomorrow I will have the guards remove you from this cell. Late morning, perhaps.
But the pain! Can't you give me something for the pain?
I do have many pain remedies, yes, but alas, I cannot give you any. They could interfere with my research. You should thank me. Soon we will have a cure for this terrible disease, thanks to all my hard work and dedication.
Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
I really just want to reveal myself to him. See what he'll say. Hey.
What? How did you get past all the guards? Your tattoo is quite unusual. It is reminiscent of markings I've studied on cave walls far from the city. Who sent you? Piero? That jealous fool. There's no need to be his laphound. You and I can come to an agreement. One that I'm sure will please you more than anything Piero dreamed up. Who are you? What is it you want? Money? Elixir against the plague? I don't know how you got past all the defenses, but I think I can assume if you wanted me dead, well, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Everything within my power to give you is yours. If you'll just let me go. I can see you are an intelligent man, so you understand there will be repercussions if you should harm me. I am the royal physician, head of the Academy of Natural Philosophy. Stay back! Have you no heart? Please! Before you do anything rash, I think we can come to an agreement. It doesn't matter who sent you. Whatever they are paying you, I will double it, triple it. No? Well, money is not the only thing I have in abundance. Perhaps there are other rewards you seek. I see you are a determined man. Is there nothing I can offer you? Sir? Who are you? What is it you want? Money? Elixir against the plague? I don't know how you got past all the defenses, but I think I can assume if you wanted me dead, well, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Thank you, whoever you are. He kept me in a cage, like an animal. The pain is horrible right now. So I'll just hide in a corner and leave when I'm feeling better.
That voice is familiar. Alright, and we had two things to read, right? Yeah, we did that, we did that. We did that. Possession? Let's do it. Press firmly to physically merge with any animal's body for a limited time. You can end possession by pressing the button again. If your host were to die, you would endure the same fate. Small animals can't survive the possession process. At level 2, you can also possess people. When inside another human body, you are too clumsy to do anything but basic actions like opening doors or carrying objects. That's neat. And we had notes to read. Lieutenant Niles' report. As requested, this is a sample of the black market elixir we believe to be coming from one of the abandoned distilleries. No doubt it is inferior to your formula or even to Piero's remedy, but people are desperate. We have not been able to identify the additional ingredients. Perhaps you'll have better luck. One thing of note, some of the men of the watch claim, when pressed, to have purchased and used this stuff from time to time since it's cheaper than either of the popular brands. None of them report any illness or complications, so while it may not protect from the plague as well, it doesn't seem harmful. So the Slackjaw formula got to to here. Exactly what Slackjaw didn't want.
Sokolov here. Excellent progress today. Test subject 312 is declining rapidly. As I theorized, formulas 12 and 17, administered in combination, greatly accelerated the progression of the disease. Interestingly, the respiratory mucosa have erupted and raised pustules, grayish in color, which burst, causing hemorrhaging and pain. I now turn my hopes and energies to Formula 25, which, in conjunction with a high heat therapy, which came to me most vividly in a dream last night, has great potential, according to the latest celestial alignment. As for test subject 312, after the characteristic sloughing of the skin, she should be dead by mid-morning tomorrow.
No. What if I play this for her?
Sokolov here. Excellent progress today. Test subject
This is the most sadistic fucking thing.
As I theorized, formulas 12 and 17, administered in combination, bring
I hope she hears that and decides not to do that. Hey there, Sam
Royal
boy.
physician himself. You made a neat job of it. Drop him here and we'll be off.
Let's get Sokolov back. No Sokolov paintings. I want to go back. Whale oil processing. It's just the completionist in me cannot abide by not having that painting. Or read those.
Think you'll get your own squad after what happened last night?
Indeed, I believe so.
Come on, painting. There it is, first floor.
I have to keep this position. He says to bring a bottle, I bring a bottle. He says to bring food, I bring food. He says to undress, I undress.
Should we gather for whiskey and cigars tonight?
Yes, of course.
I told her to keep the children inside. I told her.
Okay. Sorry about that. I probably should have lived with the consequences, but 'tis a bitch. Oh, I found it. It's just that I had to go back for it. And if I stuck to my guns about not saves coming, I would have
Drop him here and we'll be off.
probably had to stomach the fact that I forgot. And I probably ruined my perfect stealth. No, I didn't. That was a ghost. Look at that. Delicious. I'm not going for all coins because I can't be fucking bothered. And I've already ran out of things to spend on. Save the stranded woman from the rats. Robbed Pratchett safe. Freed all the Sokolov's test subjects. Interrogation. The royal physician Anton Sokolov is now in the custody of the Loyalists. Through Sokolov, it may be possible to strike directly at the closest to the Lord Regent. How cooperative will the most brilliant man in the Empire be? He must be swayed or coerced into telling what he knows. Oh, he's asleep.
They set up a cell for Sokolov in the old kennel. Shackles and everything. It'll be a shock, him waking up in the straw and old dog poop. But from what I hear, he's woken up worse places. Guess we all have at that.
Well done, Corvo. Well done. I doubt a dozen soldiers could have done it better. Sokolov's knowledge will enable us to strike at the Lord Regent directly, and ultimately help you get your life back. Soon, we won't have to hide in the shadows. The royal physician is brilliant, but he was a fool to protect the Lord Regent. Sokolov gave us the elixir, the war machines. He could have made us a great nation. Now he pays the price for siding with a tyrant. You have my thanks, sir. If you wish to get some sleep, now is a good time.
Yay. I like to wind down first. Say goodnight to Emily. I like walking around. Keep bothering him. Oh, now I have possession, which means I can get one of those achievements.
Here. What was that? Are you all right then?
I just became a fish, Samuel.
I hope they don't have to hurt him. He's done some good in his time. Made that elixir against the plague, he did. Clever man, Sokolov. Look what it led him to.
Sleeping in a boat. Okay, some script definitely just broke there. Oh, I could point the heart at him. Let's see if they wrote their scripts right.
Anton Sokolov.
They did.
He knew me once, and did much to set me on my path. Yes, Sokolov's a foreigner, with the looks and manner of a Tivian swineherd. But he is also a great genius. Not all his knowledge was gleaned from academy books. Some is gained from the maidservants he beds. What the aristocracy will pay for a portrait painted by Anton Sokolov. If only they knew how much he detests them. The city owes much to this great mind. Let him drink, and find company where he can. Anton Sokolov, he knew me once, and did much to set me on my path.
It's the bone charm.
Attention citizens, this evening the street adjacent to Pendleton Manor will be closed for a private ceremony following the tragic loss
Oh, this is where I needed the key, wasn't it? Do I have this key? I better get it.
Parliamentary votes now fall
Otherwise I'll be upset.
Trevor Pendleton, who asks for respect during this time of mourning.
Hey.
Corvo, can I tell you something?
Yes.
I have a secret retreat nearby that may come in handy if the city watch ever kicks in the doors. It's an abandoned apartment across the street from the bar.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone else here knows about it, but I'm guessing I can trust you. The key is stashed under my bunk upstairs. If there's ever trouble, you can go there for safety. I know I will.
Yay. Thanks, Cecilia.
Yes, Mr. Corvo. I'll make sure your quarters are clean, sir.
No.
So much dust. It must blow down from the upper city. They let that Emily run wild. It's not how I do it, if you don't mind my saying. Restless hands do no good, they say.
I'm sorry, I'm going to your bunk now. You better be in it. Hey, Wallace.
Lord Pendleton has departed for the evening to attend to matters at the manor. It concerns the departure of his brothers. I'm sure you understand.
That's all right.
I want you to know I understand your actions with regards to Custis and Morgan. They were horrible men. Lord Pendleton shares little with his brothers.
They were in a mine.
Other than name. The stories I could tell you about what my lord's older brothers did to some of the staff, especially the maids. It's beyond my station, but I must say they were beasts, dressed as nobles. Lord Pendleton will return on the morrow.
Hey, Leah, come on. Why are you singing?
This can't happen. Stop it.
I'm sorry I jumped on you, but you're singing.
Oh, how do you do, sir? I apologize for my state. I could use a long soak in the bath. So relaxing. What a treat that would be,
Mm-hmm.
You're a bold one, Master Corvo, snatching the royal physician like that.
See, there's one.
That poor man. I hope you won't be too rough with him.
What a preposterous suggestion. I wonder where Emily is. Oh, she's in the thing. That's where she is.
Lord Pendleton Memoirs, Chapter 41, in which I bed two of the Boyle women and only missed the third by virtue of some inclement weather. It was the month of rain, and to counter the gloom, the Boyle ladies hosted 3 nights of merriment by invitation only. Lydia was most fetching in lavender pants and a tunic of yellow silk. She was pleased with me from the moment I walked in the door, with my manservant bringing not 1 but 2 cases of effervescent wine from the south. In fact, I had come laden with gifts, such that all 3 Boyle women soon took notice, and they set out to make me more than welcome. We uncorked the wine right away, and as night fell, we... Wallace! Confound these interruptions!
That's a cute one. Hello, gentlemen. The Pendleton votes. Havelock, bravo, sir. The Lord Regent is furious about losing the most recent vote at Parliament. He was counting on the support of the Pendleton family and expected limited resistance. Just as you said it would, losing the Pendleton voting bloc was really... Come on, read. Just as you said it would, losing the Pendleton voting bloc was Come on, brain. Has really slowed him down. And since the Lord Regent's defense budget failed as well, he's getting desperate financially. It seems that most of the coin he's using to keep the city watch going is coming from a close ally. We expect it's a powerful noblewoman who is perhaps his mistress. I try to dig up more information. As we know, if the watch doesn't get paid in coin and in elixir, their loyalty will start to crumble. A friend on the inside. Okay. Still the same books? Yep.
We're getting closer to reaching our goals, but our position is becoming more dangerous. You don't house and feed a half-dozen people without leaving telltale traces. Riverboats pass day and night, and the looters are going to start gathering once they're sure the plague has burned the place out. I conclude, if our enemies are not dead by the month of wind, we will be. There's a sadness in Emily, but she's strong, weathering the death of her mother just a half a year ago better than most grown men I've known. Once we take Dunwall Tower, I'll see that her life is better. I've always thought that I'd command the Navy in her name, but sometimes I wonder if I shouldn't just take the title Lord Regent and do it properly.
Bitch! Too soon. He's yet to do it. He is returning now with Anton Sokolov over his shoulder. Simply amazing. Not only can Corvo project lethal force, he can do an extraction that I didn't think possible. And soon, the two greatest minds of the Empire will be here, together. If I could get these rivals to cooperate, they could create weapons and tools of unimaginable power. If I could command both of them, well, I'll wait and measure their dispositions towards one another before following that line of thought. See, he's already showing signs of, what if I just, became evil?
Don't worry. We won't start the interrogation without you. Give me a length of rope and a bucket of seawater. That's all I need to break a man. The royal physician has a subtle mind. He may attempt to trick us. He's only a natural philosopher. How tough could he be? Good work, Corvo. Get some rest and we'll take a crack at him tomorrow.
Oh, that sword too. What a design.
Where do I find a good meal around here? If you think prison food's bad, you should see what the Abbey serves its captives. I think the overseers make it themselves. I wonder what Piero thinks of our guest. I still wake up thinking I'm in the stocks. The nursemaid Callista is quite fetching, huh? Or maybe I've been in prison too long. I'll sleep like the dead tonight.
Alright. Eventually I'll have to talk to Emily.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Due to the rise in the population of plague rats, you are warned to stay out of uninhabited buildings.
We talked to Cecilia, we talked to Lydia, we talked to Wallace, we talked to Admiral. Pendleton's not here. Oh, yeah, her bunk. This is where she would hole up. Tough skin. Max health slightly increased. It's alright.
That looting of evacuated areas is a serious offense and will be summarily punished by officers of the watch.
To Old Dunwall Sewer, really?
Fair city.
Talk to Emily in the tower, which will be easily accessible from my room. Oh, how nice of them to leave me a little. Lord Pendleton's reward. Corvo, this matter with my brothers has not been pleasant at all, so I do not wish to discuss it further. However, I really must thank you. I've heard that you found some other means of neutralizing them without taking their lives. Ingenious. Wherever they are, even if they are miserable, they're alive at least, so perhaps someday I will see them again. Okay, so that's the acknowledgement you get for taking the alternate path.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. You are required to boil any water from public fountains or the river. Anyone who has consumed untreated water must be reported to the watch.
Emily should be around here. There she is.
Please be as quiet as you can.
Oh.
It took forever for Emily to fall asleep. Poor dear. It's okay, Emily, I'm here. She seems happier when you're here. Though I know you have important things to do. Out there, in the city.
She seems to be flailing quite a bit. Fugue feast.
There's hardly a need to work on table etiquette. She knows it all, even if she chooses not to employ it. She'd rather hold her spoon by the wrong end and pretend it's a sword. Then suddenly she changes and she's all manners, asking for a tea party. I tried to oblige her, but I have little to work with. No proper plates. Instead of a cloth napkin, I've only the bar rag. Ale mugs instead of teacups. I've asked for things befitting her, but they have their minds on other things. For now, Emily and I decided to make a pretend dinner using paper and little things she's found here and there. On the floor, I suppose. Not right for a princess, but it'll have to do.
She is that terrible.
She still has bad dreams. Though it's understandable given all she's been through. Sometimes she calls out your name. Sometimes she cries for her mother. Little Emily. Someday soon an empress. But only an exhausted child at the moment. Poor girl. She's been through so much. I hate to say it, but we're counting on you to make things better. I'll stay right here, by her side all night.
Corvo,
please.
I interacted with her a couple of times. She got annoyed at me. Hey, Pure. What is that coming out? Second solution. He usually has a thing. Yeah, there he is.
Logic is flawed, anyone can see that. And not an original idea to be heard. His notes are a mess if he even keeps them. How he got this far is anyone's guess. He says what they want to hear. Friend of the rich, that's his method. Sokolov's true genius is pampering the aristocracy. Fools.
Someone's jelly. Apple. And here's a TV that looks like an apple. How's it going, buddy?
Normally, I'm a natural philosopher, but today, consider me a humble craftsman here to serve.
God, you look like a prune in this lighting. New upgrade available. Boot stealth. Give me that. Two boot stealths. Look at this. Not a sound. We've got the world's first soundless drape runners. My dice are all hidden. Okay, I do make a little bit of noise when I fall down. Just a teeny tiny little bit. See, that much. But just the fact that I can run around and do that, amazing, honestly. We're pretty good. We've talked to everyone. It is time to sleep. Get some rest while Sokolov is unconscious. Alright. We already read that.
Corvo, wake up! You were making funny faces while you were sleeping. I decided to nap here in your room while Callista was taking her bath. She told me if there's ever trouble, I should always run here.
Alright. You can stay wherever you want.
Callista will come get me when she's done with her bath. Thanks, Corvo. It makes me feel better.
It's kind of creepy, but still. Considering. Oh. How is this? I thought they were gonna be subtle, and it was just gonna be a no. No. Oh. All right. Subtlety is out of the door. Corvo, this is a drawing I made of you without your scary mask. Oh, that's so cute. There you go. You can make that into your profile picture on Tinder.
Attention Dunwall citizens. The Ascendancy Circle has chosen T. Martin to be High Overseer.
Hey, what are you doing?
Let us all praise their choice.
You're reading a very big book.
Will take place without delay.
Now I'm interested in what Callista's doing, because I remember that being a thing. Not here. Entry 4. Oh no, we already read that. Okay. That's fine.
The young lady Emily was trying to sneak into your quarters while you slept, sir. I don't think she meant any harm.
No.
First you joined us, then Overseer Martin, then Lady Emily, then Mr. Sokolov. More dishes and laundry for me. At least make me feel safer.
Aww.
At one time, we used to have colorful bedding. Someone bleached it all trying to kill plague germs. It's gotten so bad that I can barely walk anyway, even during the day. Those dogs from the City Watch are terrible. Just mean. No one here can sing. I think we could use some song here. Some music.
That's rough. And the best you can. Oh. Piero.
I know it looks... I was inventing a new kind of lock. The tumblers shaped like snowflakes. Okay. The truth is, there is no snowflake lock. I was just, you know, looking through the lock.
Who you watch in the bathtub is none of my concern.
I realize, well, everything you're thinking I already realize. I'm a natural philosopher, but that doesn't mean I'm not a gentleman, or I try to be one. You require my unique services? We can quickly return to my shop.
Okay, I'm surprised it's even allowing me to do that. No.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. You are required to boil any...
Can't you see I'm about to bathe?
Maybe you'd like company?
Corvo, under other circumstances, I assure you I might welcome your advances. But rats, plague, and tyranny have a way of killing the mood.
Alright. And what was the other conversation?
Can't you see I'm about to bathe?
I'm sorry. It wasn't my intention to intrude.
I understand. It was an accident. We have such a hard time maintaining privacy in such a crowded house, don't we?
We do. Okay. What do you got going for me?
Say what you will. The royal physician knows his wines.
Does he know?
We must admire Lord Pendleton's composure in the face of his terrible loss.
Yeah, totally.
That mark on your hand, is it a tattoo or a brand? It's disturbing, I must say. Surely you're not superstitious.
Nothing new here. Ooh. What is that? Hi there.
What will I say when Sokolov has passed at his funeral? Something like this, perhaps. Sokolov is dead. Gone forever. We were rivals at the academy, yes. He was jealous of my agile brain and youthful energies. But he's dead now. And what can I say about him? Sokolov, he did improve on some inventions. He did well for himself in his way. He had many admirers among the aristocracy, especially those who lack a solid background in matters of natural philosophy. He was a painter of portraits. They say his work was genius. That remains to be seen. Time will tell.
What is this little, stove you've got going on,
You require my unique services? We can quickly return to my shop.
Oh, that's weird. Oh, hey, it's Pendleton.
I hope Sokolov will cooperate. I'd hope to have him paint my portrait again one day. Just me this time.
Hey, get back here.
It's not that I object to holding him hostage for a while, since he's been aiding the Lord Regent, but it's a shame. I always found him rather charming. Anton Sokolov dined with us at the manor several years ago. He is both brilliant and disgusting. I doubt he has changed much.
Bringing in Sokolov was a stroke of genius. The Lord Regent's got the support of most of the noble families. Who knows what bullying he's done to bring them all in line. We need information to break his hold.
And that's it. That's all he's willing to share. Nothing.
Royal physician. I believe you and Corvo knew each other in former days. Unlike you, our friend Corvo knows what loyalty means.
I am loyal to my inner spirit. You are the one consorting with the most wanted man in the Empire.
It's my belief that Corvo was innocent in the death of the Empress, and the former spy master, or the Lord Regent, as he calls himself, is a ruthless tyrant bent on destroying this city, the heart of the Empire.
You are mistaken if you think there's love between me and our Lord Regent. But whatever you intend to do here, I assure you, I am beyond petty scare tactics.
If I don't scare you, Sokolov, perhaps these rats will. Even if they don't carry plague. I've heard of a swarm of rats stripping a child's body to the bone in half a minute. I've heard worse. How long do you think it'll be before you talk? Before you beg to talk?
Rats? Is that the company you keep now, Admiral?
It's the company you keep that interests us, Sokolov. We know you painted a portrait of the Lord Regent's mistress, the very aristocrat who is funding the military with her fortune. She is the key to the Lord Regent's control over the city, and we must have her name.
Sorry, Admiral. I cannot help you.
Give me a second. I'll interact with you in a bit. I'm busy hiding my dice. That's the rewire tool. See, I knew I saw something. It's peculiar to get to, huh? Would you look at that?
Did you do that?
I did. Is it supposed to be there? That's such a dick move, honestly.
Have you lost your mind?
Yeah.
It's time to put him to the question. Whenever you're ready, Corvo. He can get us closer to the Lord Regent. It's unfortunate, but this must be done.
Right. Oh, he has a book too. Let's look at the book. Call this Fees Volume 2. Boring, reads fiction.
You're part of this rabble, but I know you have your reasons.
Yes, he does. All we need is the name of the Lord Regent's mistress. It's very simple.
I elect not to tell you. You will have to force the words from me, and I warn you, my willpower is quite legendary.
Perhaps I can find a bribe for you, Sokolov.
A curious strategy.
Of which I approve.
Talk to Piero and buy a bribe.
It's well known that Sokolov is virtually addicted to a rare liquor called King Street Brandy. The taste is revolting, but I happen to have a bottle. However, I am reluctant to give it to you for Sokolov. It cost me quite a lot. It is very expensive stuff, a blend of rare Pendician spices and a drop of whale oil. Would you care to purchase it.
I would. Sokolov's a potential ally. I'd like take the brandy off of you. 150 is expensive to you. Also, that's the one we stole from when he was initially painting the portrait of the High Overseer. I never did look at the portrait if it had the bottle on it. He said he would paint over it.
I'll leave it to you.
I could use a drink.
Questioning Sokolov, I'll let you know that his taste for King Street brandy is legendary. I think Piero has a bottle. It might help persuade him. If not, well, call me if it gets entertaining.
Cute.
Not the swill to be found here, but the fine spirits.
I found a bottle of King Street for you.
King Street brandy? I didn't know any more existed. It is an extraordinary gift. I see I'm dealing with men of taste. I can tell you this much. She was always referred to as Lady Boyle. I painted her to be sure, but I never saw her face or learned her first name. You see, I painted her from behind. I assure you, she still makes a striking portrait. But I do not know which Boyle she is. I was to be introduced to her at a masked ball in her honor this very night. But I will miss that party, it seems.
A masked ball at the Boyle estate. Tonight, the timing is perfect, Corvo. But the Boyles are wealthy and ruthless, so security will be very tight.
Of course, you already have a mask, don't you, Corvo?
He's right. You will be able to mingle with them once you're on the grounds. You'll have to find out which of the Boyle women is connected to the Lord Regent and take her out in whatever way you can devise. We're very close now. If you do this tonight, we'll be able to strike at the Lord Regent himself and put Emily on the throne. May the wind favor you.
Alright.
I swear I never saw her face. Although I can vouch that her hindquarters are the finest in the city.
Hindquarters?
And perhaps the Empire itself. I assume I will remain in this kennel for the duration of your little protest movement. I don't suppose you have anything to read. Wilmot's History of the Lesser Perversions, perhaps? You're mistaken if you think I care a fig for the Lord Regent. The man's neurotic. He's the source of most of our trouble, I suspect.
Yep.
You're a far more interesting person than I took you for, Corvo. One day we'll have quite a conversation. I never believed you were the one to strike down the Empress, Corvo. She cared for you greatly. But I suspect you'll be the man to put the next Empress on the throne.
Oh.
I hear you're off to the Boyles' little bash tonight. I have just a tiny favor I'd like to ask you. Could you give this note to Lord Shaw?
Oh, I remember this.
A rather brusque man wearing a wolf's mask. In fact, he may be looking for me.
I remember this. It's quite a fun little thing. I don't remember if you get high chaos if you do it, but it's definitely not nice.
Of course.
Did you ever see pirates? And did you sink any?
Of course. Dozens. Oh, yes. But that's not for young girls to hear about.
But I will be Empress, won't I? And then I'll have to sink lots of enemy ships myself. And that's what Empresses do mostly, isn't it?
Of course.
I knew it! I read that some pirate ships have witches aboard that can cause storms and make whales do what they want. Is that true?
Yes. Mostly. Maybe we should be quiet now.
Very well.
A masked ball. You happen to have the most clever mask of them all. Entering a hive of aristocrats, All who live to kiss the Lord Regent's
Can you
back.
look when you're going
I'd rather
downstairs?
swim with the hagfish. Lord Pendleton is an exception, of course. The Boyle family is notorious in high society for their decadence and cruelty. I wish you well. Getting in and out of Boyle Manor won't be trivial. You could apply force or guile. Trust your gut in knowing which is the best approach. That thing with the brandy, simply brilliant.
No torture necessary. Where did you go? You're fine the way you are. Did she already end up here? No, she did not.
Dear Uncle, it's been a while since I've heard from you. And with the way things are going, I can't be sure we'll see each other again. I just wanted to tell you I'm doing well, and I'm safe. For now. My job, caring for a young girl, is better than I expected. Though she can be very trying. But I'm treated well. There is enough to eat. I fare better than most, I suppose. We are the last of our family, Uncle Kurnow. We just have to go on living, if we can. May we see each other soon. Your niece, Callista.
Aww. What is it? Oh, nope. Trials of Aptitude, we've read that. Mm-hmm. We've probably gotten used to it by now.
The High Overseer is supposed to be the most pious man in the Empire, living completely in alignment with the Seven Strictures and guiding the people in the religious faction towards spiritual health. Campbell was a farce. If not for all the blackmail material he accumulated, he'd have never been more than a lower-level initiate among Overseers. The Admiral Lord Pendleton and I have already begun using some of what we've learned from Campbell's Black Book, Corvo. You've given us powerful leverage to get the Overseers on our side. I can't thank you enough. I'll speak to you later. I've got to go through Campbell's journal again. It's incredible. A decade of secrets, betrayals, and observations. Now I understand how such a man rose to the top of the Abbey.
Where are you? Over there?
Well, Mr. Sokolov has certainly recovered. A good night's sleep has left him with an appetite.
That's all? Nothing to tell me. And she's still taking a bath and kind of stressed out about it. Where the fuck is Emily? Where'd you go? Just bloody vanished. She was there a moment ago, now she's not.
I knew Sokolov would see reason and tell us what we need to know. He never actually liked the Lord Regent.
I'll be sorry to miss the whole affair, but you know how it is. Top secret missions and all that.
It's rather important. I wouldn't trust anyone but you to deliver the message to Lord Shaw. The note is brief, but Lord Shaw will understand it. Watch yourself among the Lord Regent's noble bootlickers. I do hate to bother you with the matter of this message, but it's of importance, and you'll be able to handle it better than anyone else, I assure you.
Alright. God, I really don't know where she went. It's kind of nerve-wracking, honestly. Where is she? No. Not here, not in a room. Where the fuck is the girl? Oh, there she is.
Everything was so fancy at the Golden Cat, but in a different way than the palace was fancy. The old Madame Prudence said that all the ladies are princesses and the men come to admire them. My doll, Mrs. Pilson, was there the day my mother died. We both saw it. I bet Mrs. Pilson would have liked it there. I hope she's safe, wherever she is. If I ever see my doll again, I'm going to declare a holiday across the Empire.
Nice. Oh yeah. And I guess we have something to do for tomorrow. Oh, because that's it. I'm cutting it here. We got that roughly 3-hour cut. A mission a day keeps the boredom away. Oh. Oh yeah, I was gonna do movie night, and we're kind of like, what is it, 20 minutes early? Yeah. So if you want to watch either Last Night in Soho or Spencer, 2 newish movies tonight, depending on what side the coin falls on, you're welcome to join us on the Discord in roughly 20-ish minutes. We'll only watch one tonight, as far as I reckon. And then, I don't know, there might be a secret showing. Because I might get bored at 3 AM and decide, you know what, I'm gonna broadcast me playing Mahjong for 4 hours. You can look forward to that. Or am I not? You'll never know, because the VOD's gonna be gone. But yeah, that's it for now. Save up. I was like, oh, we're already 21 hours? No, it's just what time it is. Obviously, I have no fucking clue. Tutorials? This game has these? Oh, what kind of achievements did we get? I took possession of a fish. Play from the first mission through Caldwin Bridge, killing fewer than 10 characters. That's me. Reach the top of Caldwin Bridge. Complete the bridge mission. And pickpocket a total of 200 coins. That's great. Alright. Thanks for watching. See you at the kino in 20-ish minutes. It'll be a good movie. Probably. I don't know. Both look very interesting. You know what? Let's make this exciting. I'm gonna flip the coin right now. If it's heads, it's Last Night in Soho. If it's tails, it's Spencer. It is tails. So we're watching Spencer, apparently. Oh, good stuff. Play the jingle! Oh!
Okay, what if I yell like, hey, come on, you're gonna miss our wedding! And you're like, not now, our ARTV is live.
Say work. Work is a lot less
Like, I was thinking like anniversary or something that was like important.
Female. Yeah, work is important.
Or, like a funeral. I don't know.
Marcy prioritizing herself over work as usual.
Work happens every day.